Chad.
Okay, honey. All right. Huh?
Hey,
What you say?
hey,
Tell me.
how you
Right.
guys doing?
How are you today, Chad?
Very good. Thanks, Rick. Glenn Falls again today.
We're in Glen Falls, North
Uh,
Carolina.
Glenn
Hi, Chad.
Falls.
1 second.
Hey, good to see you guys.
Okay. You leave it open, baby. You don't have to close it. Well,
So Joey C on the
that
phone.
do that, but that's not going to be. He could do that, but that's not going to be like right away. That's not true.
Yes, it is. When you don't have a lease, you're on a month to month.
Really?
Yes, sir.
But he has to have that hotel thing. You have to have that to make that. Right. Well, that's true too. We don't know what they're running. If they have that, then that would be very true. Well, I fucking wish he just make this whole top one fucking place. I'd
Not renting out to nobody else but us.
wonderful. See that, Lou?
No, I don't. What's happening?
Everybody in the building hasn't paid rent except for us. We're the only ones that paid rent this month. We paid it actually 4 days early last month for this month, and he's serving everybody eviction notice but us, and not going to rent no more. So it looks like we'll be the only ones in the building. Maybe he's going to turn the whole top to my palace.
Oh my God.
Damn, he's gonna kick your sister out? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Well, my sister has cause not to pay. Her place flooded
yeah,
3 times, and he need to come out and fix it. And she's called him, and she lost everything again. And she had to go throw all her new rug. There's 3 rug. She's got a bad leak through the window when it rains now. When the hurricane came, they got a ton of water in there. So she has probable cause.
As long as she has the money in like a
She does.
savings
She's got
account.
it. Yeah, she's got it. She put it in her savings account. It's untouched. This way, if she decided to go to court, she could produce the money. But the other people,
money can
they
be
just didn't
produced.
pay because they can't pay it, I guess. But so my sister's in her case, she always pays early too, and she works hard. My sister, but I'm the one that told her I wouldn't pay fucking shit with all the problems that's going on in this apartment. And she's, I'm not going to just keep giving him not come, which is fine. You know, the guy is a slumlord. He doesn't do nothing, but I like the fact that it's not bad here. It's like, yeah, if a pipe breaks, I could go out and buy a kit in Walmart and fix the pipes underneath the sink. You know, that's
But that's
pretty
not
easy.
your job. You're not the maintenance.
But it's
man.
not but it's easier than me to have to go through all the bullshit. But if it's anything major, he's come out. When I lost my air conditioner for a weekend, man, he sent the guy out on Sunday because I always paid my rent. He goes, you know what? I'll have the guy there tomorrow. He can't come Saturday. So I went like 1 day without it, and it was that I guess something happened to the unit. The guy had to come out. It was pretty simple. He had to drain it and put a new something in, and then it came back on. But I could have done that. But he had a guy out on Sunday. So, but they own a bunch of properties. This property's worth $2.5 million, and they're right now they bought a whole apartment complex.
That's not.
They bought a whole. Well, no, they're it is an excuse. But I don't like. I like when they're not around. The place is good. Except for outside, and he did come and clean everything up outside. He got rid of everybody, after months and months of them being out there, and people could. He finally showed up one Saturday, and he had the police. He cleaned house down there. He had a heart attack doing it. He had a heart attack in the parking lot. But
there's no excuse to not get shit.
Let's let Chad. He's got to work probably. We're sitting here rambling on.
No worries. I got time. I was enjoying listening, but we'll do the weather, and then I have something to talk about in the Dabbleverse, if that's okay, Joey and Lou.
Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely.
All right. Here we go, guys. We're in Williamsville, New York, so we're going to do the weather in Williamsville, New York, if that's okay. 57 degrees, Joey and Lou. 0% pre-sip. The wind is at 8, and it's 48% humid.
Wow, beautiful day. That's beautiful.
It feels like it's about 75, even though when I Googled it said 57.
I like that. That's actually probably perfect weather right now.
It is. You don't need a coat. You don't even need the air conditioning or the heat. Just perfect weather.
Florida. Someone said it earlier in the chat room. After the hurricane, and there's another one brewing. I think, Lou. Another one brewing. Hurricane Oscar.
Good. Hopefully, Oscar could take me away.
And also another lady, another Nadine. I think Nadine and Oscar are on their way.
Nadine is going towards the West Coast.
Okay, good. All right,
West Coast of California.
It's been nice here in Florida. The weather, it's been nice. So I really should take advantage of it. But I've been so wound up in getting this Uncle Rocco show that I've been. Even my wife goes, she said the first time in a long time. She said you spent. When you got up, you went right to the computer. Food was brought to me. She said you spent probably about 40 hours of 48 hours in that computer on that Uncle Rocco. I really want to make this happen, right? And like I said, I'm not a comedian, so I can't be Tukey when Tukey comes up with these great names and calling people or when he But I think I get it. I think I know. I think I can go along from clip to clip and break it down and to give things about it. I got some choice words for Tukey, but we're gonna do the El Horrible. The first El Horrible show was horrible.
We gotta
Horrible.
give Tukey so much props. We're gonna make him part
Shut
of
up,
the
Lil.
show. Like, stop sucking these guys' butt crack.
You Gindaluna, whatever the hell he calls you.
Fucking Christ. Like, Jesus, you are pulling on his nuts so fucking hard.
Because they're my nuts to pull on, so I can pull on them.
Did you
pull
guys-
your own nuts.
Sorry to interrupt. Did you guys watch the Uncle Rico show last night?
I did not catch it. I was busy finishing.
I will give you guys the 30-second summation if that's okay.
Yeah, so then I'll explain to you about when my computer went down yesterday and I couldn't come on to do that, and the laptop was being used by my wife for something important, so I had no way to do it. I didn't want to come on with the phone yesterday because it's just hard with the phone with that kind of show. So
No worries, no worries.
go ahead,
But
buddy.
I dozed in and out because it's like a 4-hour show and it's too long, and
Wow.
I'm gonna be rewriting that show for him so it's a little better quality. But anyways, Shuli, he's a good guy, but he doxed John. Shuli said that John is going to be opening up a comedy club, and I don't know if that was okay with John. So there might be a little pushback from John, when he finds that out.
Okay.
John's gonna open a comedy club, and I'm gonna learn how
That's
to fly.
the reports that Shuli's getting. Yeah, so I don't know.
John is really good. John is really good. Is this real or is this just someone make it up?
Well, that's what he said. I mean, that's what he. I don't know if anyone. I can't see the chat right now, but I don't know if anyone watched the show and can confirm that. But I was half asleep. But he said he's getting reports that John's opening in real life a comedy club.
here in Florida.
I can't confirm it, but that's what he said, in my opinion, on the show last night. So I can't imagine John will be happy when he if someone sends him that clip, someone like Doom or Stallion or someone.
But let me ask you a question. Did John put that out himself? Because it probably was John that put it out there.
I try to watch all the John stuff, but not that I know of.
Interesting. Vince the lawyer put it out there?
Oh,
That's
maybe.
That's
Maybe
where the
the
money
money
would come
would-
from, because John ain't got no money to make a comedy club. It would have to be Vince the lawyer putting the money up. And I don't
You
know.
really think Vince the lawyer's gonna
Invest in John? No, I don't think he would.
John, no.
John's not funny.
Yeah, so we'll have to wait
John
and
is
see
another
when he
talentless
usually comes
guy.
on around 2:30. We'll see if he mentions it.
Has he contacted you yet from one
No,
of the
he-
channels?
Nope, he isn't, and I know several people have given him my number, so it is what
Yeah.
it is.
He's got your number. I made sure Clay got it. Clay got it to him, and
I'm
Yeah, I
happy
don't
being
know.
on your. I'm happy being on your show, Joey. You got the best show in the Dabbleverse.
well, I don't know about that, but I appreciate that. I think one of the best shows going to be in the Dabble is that. I think we both gave our partner forewarning. He wants to enter into the Dabbleverse with a Saturday night show. We both told him the ups and downs. He's all on board, so I think that's going to be a great show.
I agree. Poe on the
Yeah.
go. He's a good guy. Yep.
You're a great guy, John Poe, our partner, and I can say that because he doesn't treat us like anything but friends and partners. He makes us feel very comfortable at that, and I like that about him. He is a very even keel guy. He's very directed to the point, but he's a simple, laid back guy that you love. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to let him know what coming to join me, especially with me, it's going to come with a price. And he says, "Listen, I don't care about that. Me and him had some serious talk, and you were there with us after the show. He's had some hard trolls in himself in his show that he's dealt with himself. So, and with his experience as a former police officer, and yes, he retired. He's not a guy that's phony. He's not a guy that made up his career. He is 100% legit. People were calling him a crook and I assume because he has me on board as a seat. So that don't make him a crook. That's a smart man that knows if you're going to do a crime show, we might as well have the criminal element of it there, as well as the forensic team. You understand? You have to have all bases covered. So he's a smart guy.
Case, why doesn't he have me on the show?
Well, there could be.
I'm the
We may
criminal who hasn't gotten caught.
Well, now John went out and said we'll have anybody on the show that can contribute to the show for anything we're talking about.
Yep,
He's got no
absolutely.
problem with that. So if you could bring something to the table, a good opinion or a good fact or a good lead somewhere, you will be on the show. That's no problem. John is wanting to bring a lot of people. I mentioned to him I probably would try to get Cardiff on. I asked Cardiff to come on. I think Cardiff for the Saturday show with about John. I think Cardiff would be a great first guest for that show. You know, no one knows Cardiff Electric. John better than Cardiff Electric. Even Shuley and Carl don't know him better than Cardiff has really done a deep dive in John's life. You know what I'm saying? And he does it well. You know.
So he's visited the brothels John visited and all this other stuff.
Cardiff knows everything. Let me tell you something. Cardiff is on top of his game when it comes to investigating. When it comes to knowing everything about John, Cardiff, I don't think there's nothing Cardiff can answer. To be honest with you. Well, I don't think he'll hesitate to say, I don't know that answer. If you ask Cardiff anything about John, I think the answer will go right off his potato spud ass. You know what I'm saying? We got a super chat.
Right.
When is the Chad Liba?
The Uncle Joey show needs to happen. Uncle Joey show. Me talking about myself? That would be interesting. I thought about that the other day. I said that too. I did say that. I go,
tried that already, Joey. You sat there and tried to do a Sunday 8-week series that only went 1 week.
I know. Well, that was going to be me trashing, but on Uncle Joey. But here's the thing. I've given so many stories out. I don't know, and people don't believe none of my shit anyhow. So what's the sense of fucking doing an Uncle Joey show? You know, they don't believe anything I say. You know what the fuck? I mean, I don't know. You know. Did you turn your phone off? No, I didn't turn it off. It's just, this is not. Let me see. Hello? Welcome to the Cuck Show. Hello? Joey's Cuck Show. May I help you? Hello? Joey's Cuck Show. What the fuck? They hang up as soon as you answer. You know? So I do want to say that we people, I guess Christina and Commissioner put up a number that was given to them the other day for a call-in number. And, you know, that was given to them to do that. And it turned out, I guess, it's a guy that I blocked. He's been saying some horrendous things to me. And so now he's because I don't answer him. He starts calling me. So he starts texting my wife yesterday. And he's like,
oh, you both need new phone numbers, bro.
Joey is a loser, Christina. Joey can't take care of you like a man's supposed to, Christina. I could provide for you, Christina. Joey's a rat piece of shit that can't even fix your van, and I'm laughing in the background. If I want to, I got a credit score, not bad. I could go out and buy a car. I don't want the payments. You understand? I pay my bills. I got an income coming in, pretty decent income coming in, just because of my work history that I worked for 35. You know, so people always make out that I'm this and that. He says he's a terrible father. His daughter was raised by his mother. Which I don't deny. My firstborn child at 17, when I was getting to things I didn't want my daughter to see, I did the best thing. I said, Mom, I'm just not ready to be a father. Will you help me here? And my mother said, I'll do one better. Just leave her with me and I'll raise her. And she became a college graduate. So, and this is the same mother that raised me that didn't do me so good. So, you know, because my mother was a different woman that now she's older, she's mature, she's in her 50s.
See, this is what's wrong with people.
Yeah.
They want to talk shit about you not raising your first child, even though you did what was best for your child.
Did, and my child will come out. I don't talk about her. I don't make her name on. She's got a beautiful family. Her husband's got a doctorate degree. They're very educated, very smart people. But you know what? One day I said, no, I hope you're not. And I've always was in her life. She lived in my mother's home. I was just always on the street. But she said, Daddy, let me tell you something. You're not a bum. You're not a bad person. You're a decent father. I took all your best character traits and I adapted them to make them better. And she says, so I turned all your worst ones into good ones. So I love you and thank you for giving me life. Now, her mother was she didn't really care for her mother too much. She didn't even go to her mother's funeral, but you know, I wish she would have. I tried to talk her to go for her brothers, but she didn't. She just didn't. And, but she always said my kids could be around you. She was very leery about putting her kids around her mother for whatever reason. I don't know why. Her mom was just her mom, you know. Her mom died at a young age, and she died of cirrhosis of the liver, and she was an alcoholic from the time I met her when she was 14 years old. When I met her, we were 14 years old together. We started dating, and she was a couple months older than me. And I got married. I got with her, and we had our first child when I was 17. So and that lasted 8 years.
Okay, so you had
3 kids.
You
Huh?
had 2 different women.
I've had
that you had
3.
kids
Well,
with?
I've only been married twice. My first wife I was married to 25 years, and Christina 10 years. My first one, I never married her, but we had 3 children.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
My
you
oldest
had,
boy.
what, 4 kids in total.
No, I have 5 biological children.
5 in total. So 3 from the first woman and 2 from the other.
Correct. And then my first wife had a son that I raised. So that was I don't call him step. And then Christina had 2 when I married her, which one of them passed away. So yeah. So this guy's going on. He murdered your daughter, Christina. He I was even around. I was in prison. I would never give any of my children drugs. So they're going on. So then Christina says, "Let me tell you something. I'm going to set you straight here. I love my husband. My husband does everything perfect for me." And he goes, "Okay, you fucking whore." So he goes from fucking. This is how and I go. You see how bad of a troll he is. So now he goes. He starts to name calling her, and then he's texting me. And then so I turn him back on, and he goes, "Your fucking wife is an ugly hoe. You married an ugly." But I go, "Wait a minute. You're she's right next to me, and you're texting how beautiful and how much you want to." And then he ready for this? You ready for this? Now, these people think that there's no legal revocation here, right? Because of what he's saying. So I kept baiting him. I said, "Yeah, I go, are you kidding? You little dick boy, little dick boy." I say, yes. And I go, "Gotcha. Take the page out of Steel Toe. You're done." Because now you're going to get your. I don't care. We know it's a Google voicemail. The police have it now. They're going to trace the fucking guy's number. And he sent me a fucking dick picture. Guess what? It's illegal. So soon they'll be visiting him like they visit Steel Toe, and he's going to go back. He immediately, the number was gone. He hasn't texted me since. And I go, "What's the matter?" I go, "What's the matter, little boy? You dumb fuck. Who's smart now?" Kept calling me all the day. I go, "I baited your ass really good. You sent what I wanted you to send." When they said that, I go, "He did it." She goes, "He didn't." She goes, "That's it. Boom, we got it. You're done, motherfucker. You want to be a troll? You'll never troll on the internet again when you go to fucking prison, bitch."
That's where he belongs, in prison. Yep.
Exactly right. And if anybody goes against that, that's going to jail because I turned it in.
Yo, my regular.
So if you want to fucking think about fucking calling my phone and you want to harass me and you want to keep doing what you're saying and think it's not criminal, send those fucking naked photos. Go ahead. And I promise you'll get a visit like fucking Steel Toe did. I promise you. I got a lot up my sleeve. The fuckers want to. It's my turn to give back to all the fucks that have fucking demoralized me, have went after my children, who went after my fucking wife on a daily basis and fucking make that woman. They call her every fuck. It's my turn, bitches. My fucking turn now.
That's right.
Okay?
Tell them who's got.
We're gonna show you what I'm fucking made of.
You got a dick.
Okay? That dumb fuck fell for it, hook, line, and say, "Huh, Mark? Oh."
You got another man's penis pic. You are such a.
He wanted to show me how much bigger he was than me. I go, "How the fuck you know how big I am, bitch? You never seen my cock." You see what I'm saying? But he fell for it. What can I say? And you know what? I go, "Oh boy, did you watch the Steel Toe incident? What happened to him when a naked picture was sent?" You can't do that. You can't. That is bad. What you did. Not only the ungodly things you're saying, and you're threatening me. I hope I die. That's the problem. Everybody thinks they're protected under these YouTube policies. They're not. You're not. It's just nobody gives a fuck about initiating what can be done. And I have been about that for the last 9 months. And you know what? I just don't like to. I don't like to make trouble. I don't. It's not me. But you know what? These fucking trolls don't want to stop. They want to keep coming after me and keep me like this little bitch ass shit here. You know what? What do you want, you fucking homosexual fucking bitch? Huh?
Yeah,
what do you want?
They will learn the hard way, Joey.
Exactly. This is 24/7. When the minute I turn that live button on, it's nonstop. This phone. I don't even answer my phone anymore. It's every 30 seconds, 12 hours straight a day. And one by one, I'm going to find out because they're getting smart now. They're not putting no number because they know I read up on it. Nobody can hack a Google Voice unless you're a fucking supreme hacker. But the police can get the information if it's due to going to be a commission of a crime. They can get all the information. Promise you that. And I don't care if you tell me it's my Google Voice, you dumb fuck. You're never going to know who I am. Wrong. The fact that I got it is all they need.
Yep.
Yeah, because your Google Voice number is most likely linked to your real number.
And once they get the IP address, they're going to go right to the fucking house and arrest him on charges for fucking soliciting fucking nude photos to me. Okay?
Yep.
So fuck him. He'll be convicted as a fucking pedo, in the fucking system. He'll have to register the rest of his motherfucking natural life with every place he goes, and it'll be known, it'll be out to every neighbor that he's a fucking pedophile.
People like that belong in prisons. That's why we have prisons. Nice 8x8 cell.
Well, fuck with me and think I'm dumb. Just think I'm a fucking dumb motherfucker. Know the law better than anybody. Trust me on that.
I would recommend you do because you like to break it.
I have broken it. I broke the law. I've never denied that. I have broken the law. I have.
You're a criminal.
You know, and that was a part of my life that the book is gone. It's buried. Jesus Christ, I'm legitimately a senior citizen here. You understand? I've got to change my life. I want to change my life. I want to be, you know, I'm gonna do away with my number. I've had it a long time, but I might have just not even turn my phone on. You know what I'm saying? So it's just sad. Can I help you? Yeah, that's what I thought. All they do, they just want to hang up. Immediate answer to hang up. That's all they do. That's all they do. Look at
definition of a coward.
Exactly. A fucking coward. That's what I can tell you. You're a coward. You're saying all this stuff about my wife. Why don't you come and show me you're a man? Come and talk to me about it. Come to my face and tell me everything you're telling me in this, that. Just like one guy, I knocked on your door at 12 o'clock, you didn't answer. Bitch, I got cameras all up and down. I see who comes to the fucking door. You didn't come here. You didn't fucking come here. Okay? And if you think the group of your show, the people that are in that show, I'm afraid of, these guys go put guns in their mouth. They put a gun in their mouth. They got to show they put a gun in their mouth. Wonder what'll happen if I put this gun in my mouth and pull the trigger. Pull the trigger, dumbass. Pull the trigger and see what's going to happen when you put it in your mouth. I like to see that on live air.
Yeah.
There's no bullets in the gun. That's why they're doing it.
And then I linked them back to some other people in the Dabbleverse that used to do shows with this guy. And it was interesting to see who was on that show, his earlier show. He thinks he goes, yeah, he does want a piece of me. Well, bring your young, drunk, fucking drug addict, punk ass here. I waited all day Saturday. You didn't show up, and you're never going to show up. You won't do it. That's right. Bring it. You ain't going nowhere, homeboy. I know exactly what area you're in, and I got a lot of friends in that motherfucking area. All I got to do is pick up the phone and say, go fuck with those guys, and it'll be done. You understand? So, you're talking about a county where I spent a lot of time in jail. Okay? So go for it. I got a lot of friends on the street over there. I wish you'd bring it. If you're going to do it, no, they just want to ride the coattail. That's all they want to do. Because they ain't worked for them in the last fucking 2 years. They're in the same spot they were 2 years ago. So now they need somebody like me to fucking get them involved in this Dabbleverse because they want to make known now so they can climb. It's all clout chasing. That's all it is. And I don't give a fuck. I'll help anybody. I'll help anybody because people help me. Point is don't think that I'm just some fucking dumb fucking schmo. Okay? The great Bob Levy.
Oh, again with the fucking
Clip it, Doom. The great Clearwater Chad, everybody. A great man. This is a great man who had Buffalo-style pizza the other day. I was so jealous. I wanted to jump to the screen and eat that fucking pizza with you. I'm like, Jesus, that looks so good, man. Oh, my God. My mouth was watering for that pizza. You know?
We'll have to get you out to Buffalo someday, Joey.
Yes, I would love to come down there and hang out with you.
Yo, my regulators. You are listening to Joey C for $2 by Ryan A.
I mean, you say Cold Cane, baby? Hang on. It's been nonstop, the calls. They keep hanging up. Okay, it's let's see. Oh, is it this one? That one? From them?
Yeah. Just can't read it.
Oh, you can't read it. 124 427. Love you, no problem.
Getting that Uber ready for me, folks.
Well, those people better watch out because we'll be forwarding those phone numbers to Poe on the go, folks.
I got it already, man. I got it already. I can't believe how I baited him and he fell for the trap. It goes to show you how immature he is, how he's all mouth. And I said, listen, son, you're a boy. As far as I'm concerned, you're just a little boy talking. So if you could just do 1/10 of what you write me and just come here or be a man and tell me who you are, talk for real, and let's go face to face on a video. Let me see who you are. Tell me this shit. You won't. And or stop being a fucking idiot because you're an idiot. Okay? You know, every guy that thinks they got a big cock thinks that's what a woman wants. They want the big one. You know what? Women might want it for one thrill, but I know a lot of women say too big is not good. Too big is just there's no, you can't do nothing with it. He's got to lay there while she does all the fucking work. They don't like that. Trust me. So I'll take my nice above average fucking cock, and I'll continue what I do every night. Is I have a woman I can make love to every night without no question, and I'll continue to keep putting notches in my belt with the woman I love, and you can keep fantasizing about it. That's where we'll leave it at that. So, you know, that's the way we'll leave it. You know,
Joey's talking about us Vienna sausage, ladies and gentlemen.
exactly.
Good.
So,
And if you don't have a big whatnot, you got to drive a Mercedes Benz.
that's correct. That's correct. Because then you're somebody if you have a Mercedes Benz. You know, I was sympathizing with Paul the other day when he said he has owned BMWs in his past, and I've owned a couple of them. And when you buy them used, you got to try to look because they're pretty good cars on the road if they're mechanically sound. But when they do start going bad, it is very expensive for each part you have to replace on a BMW. It could be very expensive. But I found a BMW junkyard that's strictly just BMWs out in Arizona. It's all the guy has is hundreds and hundreds of old BMWs. They don't sell no other part, just BMW. They're in Phoenix area. And they started with one car. I was talking to the guy. I said, how'd you start? He goes, I started with one car in my backyard. I bought a broke down BMW. I parted it out. I killed it. I went and bought 3 more, put them in my yard. And then I was able to buy 10. He goes, I had to get a lot. He said, then the next thing you know, we got a partner. And he goes, now we got, I think he said he had 2,500 BMWs and parts in the back of their acre, wherever they got their place. But that's how he started. He said the very first, he put little ads in, this back in, 20 years ago when you could write, 30 years ago when you had the little ads in the back of the little newspapers and, you had the 800 number and he said it went very well. The very first one he parted out, he did very big numbers. And he said, well, I invested that right back and bought some more. And he goes, they went quick. He said he couldn't keep the parts. And then he knew that was his life of the business he wanted, And he's guy's got to be a millionaire by now. He's got to be a multi-millionaire. Him and his partner by now, I would imagine. There was this. Dick Ulick says there's no too big for Mrs. C. Yeah, you're right. JBX was too big. Right. Dick Ulick. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I can promise you this, Dick Ulick. I can promise you that my wife doesn't leave my side 24/7. You understand? 24. We shower together. We do everything together. You understand? So I can assure you. And my wife's never, ever talked
shower together. They don't fit in the shower.
Well, no, you're right. I've gotten kind of large, so I kind of I don't fit in there no more with you. I really don't. But she doesn't care about that. So, but yeah, you're right because I need to get a bigger place now because I'm getting bigger, so I got to get a bigger place. But she don't talk filthy. She doesn't. You don't hear no nasty talk about. She doesn't talk. She doesn't like using the words like that kind of nature. And people just go on and make that about her. She laughs at it. It doesn't bother her. It bothers me. And that's what she goes, why do you just even feed it to her? I don't give a fuck because I know I'm not that. And I go because it just irates me. They know she does. But the bottom line is they're not trying to get to her. They're trying to get to me. They want this reaction. But see, all they got to do is come to my face and say it to my face and they'll get all the reaction they want. It'll be taped live. Me fucking, oh my God. You want to see reaction? Just come to my fucking face and say one thing about my wife. That's all I want you to do. And I promise you, make sure the night before you get with all your loved ones. You get with all your loved ones and you make a roll of intestine. Because unless there's going to be someone here that's going to protect you to pull me off of you, I don't care how big you are. I don't care. Go ahead. If you want to react, if you're looking for reaction, I'll give it to you. That's the best way you're going to get reaction. So that's show that you're a man.
Yep.
Okay?
That's a fact.
That'll be the way you'll get your reaction. I promise you that. And it's probably not going to be good for both of us. It's going to turn out bad for both of us. I promise you that. So there you'll get your fucking nut for a month on that one. Okay, so go right ahead. I encourage people to do that. I really do. I don't threaten. I don't go around and fucking buy people's house. But I've had enough where you could say, just come and be about it now. Quit talking about it. Come be about it. My address is 4925 East Broadway Avenue, Apartment C, Tampa, Florida 33605. Book it, clip it, and know it. All you got to do is when you get the parking lot, yell for me, and I'll be there right down in the motherfucker. We can discuss whatever you want. Okay? I'm going to show you what a real man is. What a real man is.
That's right.
Okay?
Jesus Christ.
And I bet
And
no
if
one
I
even
die in
has
the
the courage
process,
to
so
just,
be it.
I bet no one even has the courage to show up. The only thing that's going to happen is you're going to get a couple packages from Vinny.
I've gotten a couple packages from Vinny already. He sent me a one for 7-Eleven with condoms, petroleum jelly, Midol, and one other thing I got from him one night. So, yeah, I got that from Vinny.
Wow.
You know, I got somebody calling and breathing in the phone now at night. They don't even know how to jerk off right. They sound like a fucking. They can't even jerk off right on the phone.
Wow.
It's sad. I get it. I laugh. They think that I make them their life, and you don't. I laugh at you guys. I get angry because it's pretty easy to provoke me. Not as easy as it was 25 years ago, but you want the reaction. You're looking for that nut. All you gotta do is come to 4925 East Broadway Avenue, Apartment C, Tampa, Florida 33605, and you'll get what you want, the dream of your life. Okay.
Flip it, Doom.
They can use that. Apartment's a fucking strip mall. Use my address. I don't give a fuck. I
No
don't give
one's
a fuck.
gonna-
Illegals can use it. Someone's
These
using my social
cowards-
security now.
These cowards aren't going to have the courage to show up, Joey.
They will never show up. Not one of them. So, and if they do, they'll just make me a happy guy. You'll give me the biggest joy of my life if you do. Because then
What is your address again, Joey? I'm gonna write it down.
4925 East Broadway Avenue, Tampa, Florida.
You don't have to write it down. It'll be on 30 failing shows pretty soon.
Right now, I'm right across the street from Amscott, McDonald's, Checkers, the banks next door. I've got bums out front. You'll see the hair salon. You'll see the guy that sells washer and dryers. You'll see the old restaurant with a bunch of holes in the windows with shit all over the floor. And then if you go across, you could Kentucky Fried Chicken. And we got the poor supermarket across the street. What's it called? What's it called, Lou? What do they call that one?
You save?
You got Save a Lot. You got that. I got that. I got my busted van out front.
Sounds like I might have to make a trip to get some KFC with Joey, folks.
Yes!
What do you think about that?
KFC and yes, we'll have the fries. They're very good.
Maybe some
Oh,
Checkers
man.
too.
Those
That's
fries
Lou's
are very
favorite place.
salty.
You just got Lou, but you talking
All right.
KFC. Wow.
All three of us. Big bucket of chicken.
But all in all, I gotta say is I'm just happy with
my
the
400-pound life.
I'm happy with the people that I do have. I'm very grateful and I love you guys. 69. We hit number 69 right now. It's 69. Do you want to shine? 69. Yeah. Well, Kahuna is a great guy. I mean, he's a different cat. He's I'm never not gonna knock Kahuna. I don't knock Kahuna as far. It's just two different personalities that probably would have wound up in a bad way. So it went to the right way where it needed to be. Okay, so. But I wish him nothing but the best, you know? Me and him were actually in a chat room talking the other day. In Bob Levy's chat room, and people go, wow, mark this day, Joey C. and Kahuna talking in the chat room. What do I don't hate the guy. I don't even dislike the guy. I think he's a hothead just like me, you know? He was raw like me, and we made a couple mistakes, and that's it. And we learned from those mistakes, you know? Joe, don't pay Lou a penny. I don't, yeah. I don't pay him in pennies. You're 100% right. You got it right finally, Lou. He got it right. Joe don't pay Lou in pennies. I don't. I don't. Lou the Blob. That's a good one, Lou the Blob. I like that one, Lou the Blob. That's pretty good.
Anyone that makes fun of Lou is an enemy of Clearwater, Chad. I want to make
there
that
we go.
clear.
I see Frank Amadeo giving you a phone call soon here, Lou. Listen to that man.
You're under the protection of Frank Amadeo. You're correct.
But you know what? We always just smile and take it with stride, and I'm really excited about tomorrow night. I'm really excited about the turnout. If I can get a hold of JT, I'll have to do that this afternoon. Obviously, we don't live in the same place, but we'll have to do it either through video or however he wants to do it. I'll give him the information. He claims if I got it set up, he could do all the call streaming, and he knows how to do all that. So I'll let him handle that. I mean, it's no big deal. I trust JT. You know, I don't. When it comes to the show, and because he's also the call screener for Rocco, and he sent that into Rocco. You want to hear a funny thing? Guess who I might be call screening for? And Rocco goes, well, let me guess. And I mean, and it's great, and it's going to be a great little thing because Rocco is such in good spirits about it. He's excited for it. I'm excited for it. And Rocco, I just want you to know, buddy. I want you to know this bud's for you, baby. And this going to go out with this for you. Thank you for the super chats, whatever we got. I want to thank Clearwater Chad. Hit your plugs, and we're going to go out dedicating to Rocco a great tune on my trumpet. But Chad, you take it to your plugs, buddy.
Oh, just if anyone wants to visit my channel, there's great content of the ultra legendary Stuttering John and Frank Amadeo and a bunch of other people. And Joey C visits my channel. We have a great channel. We have a lot of fun working with Joey C and Lou the God and Poe on the Go.
And please tune in to Poe on the Go. He does a lot of stuff that he doesn't do with Chad and I that he did mention. He mentioned, I got up a little early this morning, watched a little bit of it, where he mentioned that he would, if I'm available, he would have me on those. Saturdays, we're going to be talking Dabbleverse stuff on Poe on the Go with Chad and I and about Stuttering John. People sent me, I got a message saying that I thought John did get 100,000 from Sharon Stone. That's what John said. The guy said I was wrong. It was 30,000. Well, I always went by what John said. I never went back and checked the facts on that. I always just went with what John said, which probably I should have checked a few things on facts. But there's a lot of stuff I don't memory wise. Like I said, I'm not good at remembering things too good. I even mostly the stuff I did yesterday or a week ago. I could find something. Yeah, 30 years. Yeah. Well, John did say repeatedly it was 100,000, but I think he sued for 100,000. I guess is what happened. I think he only settled for 30. But this is what the man. I haven't checked out his facts either. He could be wrong. He could just be trying to bait me too. I don't know if they're factual or not. I could be right. He could just be trying to get me to say the wrong thing. You know, you never know. You have to check everything out. I really don't give a fuck. The fact that John got almost beat up by fucking Sterren's own bodyguard, and he was dumb enough to steward, and they were dumb enough to pay him. I really don't give a fuck about Stuttering John. I really don't. I had my fill with him. I was with him. I did things with him. I went through all that. I don't care. I care about Bob Levy. This is who I care about, Bob Levy. I care about Clearwater Chad. I care about Mason in Portland. I care about Doom. I care about Pool Scam Sam. I care about my partner Lou. I care about the great Kai Procaccio. I care about Mrs. C. I care about Spider. I care about everybody that comes every day and fucking sits here from morning to night with us when we do shows. I care about Poe on the Go. I care about the future of what we're gonna do with the shows. I care about Rocco, Chucky, El Horrible, Orange, Cardiff, all my people in the Dabbleverse that have been good, fun, and make good jokes on me and have fun with me. I love everybody. I'm not a hateful person, but I am an evil fucking person when I'm cross to the bone of too much. And then I can't promise you what could happen. I don't threaten. I don't dox purposely. I've done it accidentally. For the most part, 97% of what I talk about out of my mouth is true. Yes, I have told a few lies in my past, but I did it for valid reason. My wife is not a whore. She don't suck dick, only my dick. You understand? And she does it very well. So if you want to fucking keep doing that, that's fine. We're going to laugh all the way. Runko Rocco show tomorrow night. Lou is my co-host. We're ready, prepared. Already, I'm going to redo it again today 10 more times. I'm going to go in there and pretend I'm doing the show as I present. I'm going to really put the time in this. I'm looking forward to it. We love you guys. Now kiss my ass. And Bob, we go out on you. Lou, you can hit that button.
And my
Yeah.
plugs are fuck you, Mason, fuck you, Doom, and fuck you, Rochi. You can all kiss. You all suck. Especially Mason. Mason sucks. Doom is a crook. You all suck. Suck, 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 suck. Mason sucks, suck. All the ducks. Mason sucks. All the ducks. Fuck Happy Godling. He's another duck. Go fuck your mama. Ugly fucking witch.
Blue Scan Sam, we love you. Blue Water Chair, we love you. Rochi, we love you. Vito Bandito, we love you. Happy Gaza, we love you. Vito Bandito, Scar Chunster, we love you, brother. Mason, we love you. Mike Shitty Internet, I love you, brother. You're on top of the game, brother. Anybody I miss, I love you. Thank you.
Bury you, Lou. Oh,
Lou, I love you, Lou. I love you, buddy.
fuck you.
Everybody, thank you. Good day.
Great.